Nigako is a UK-based company whose major operation includes the acquisition and streaming of African media content via mobile devices. Vuboxx is one of Nigako's products. Vuboxx is a streaming application. It's a video streaming application designed to distribute and manage content for mobile devices. The advent of multiple mobile devices with enhanced video viewing capabilities has greatly influenced the way people consume video data. At the moment we have all sorts of devices that we use on the go to view content, and the phase we are now is where people are constantly moving and they consume content via mobile devices all the time. I do it all the time. I find myself in situations where I'm standing, or I'm even at home in front of the normal terrestrial medium, like my TV, for example, and I'm still consuming video on, say my iPad or my phone.
Vuboxx's back-end system is hosted using a sophisticated cloud technology for reliability and security. Vuboxx in itself is designed with exclusivity in mind, obviously, which means that it can only be viewed by subscribers of the hosting network.
This translates into revenue generation for the hosting network. Our research has taken us over 2 years. We've looked in depth into the Nigerian telecommunications industry. We've looked at the market, and from our empirical research, we've come to the conclusion that this will help the hosting network to ramp up its revenue. The way the app works is, because of its restriction to the hosting network, the hosting network would not only gain from obviously the increased use or the increased data consumption from its customers, but it could also be used for branding purposes as well.
User experience is one of our key focus at Nigako, and having worked in the Nigerian telecommunication industry for a very long time, under the, management of people who I would refer to as the masters of the game, I've got to my disposal a good understanding, and I would say it's an in-depth knowledge of user expectation and consumer behavior. And this wealth of experience is what was brought to the table during the design of the business architecture that drives and powers the Vuboxx app. We had to make sure that the operating model behind the app, it's one that is sustainable, one that is adaptable to change, and also we had to put behind it business continuity, because it's a key factor for any business. So we have a solid operating model in terms of the enterprise architecture and in terms of the people who are manning this architecture. So we have an application that does not only have a good back-end system, but also the people to drive this.
Well, the usability of the app itself is very straightforward. Navigation around the simple search bar at the top. Down the left-hand side, you've got the home button, popular. If you wanted to view which video content's popular at the minute. The history, which is basically any video content you've watched previously, whether you've completed, you finished watching it or you're halfway through it. You click, history button, and it'll give a list of what you've watched, what you're halfway through watching. What 2 or 3 clicks and you're there basically. You don't even have to enter the whole title of the video content that you want to view. It'll bring a selection linking to what you've just typed in. It gives you variety. Vuboxx is compatible to mobile phones and tablets running on Android, iOS, Windows operating systems, including Windows 8. We're currently focusing on development resources to support the BlackBerry operating systems.
Design-wise, I would say I'm very, very confident. At each point in time where we had the designs, we had all the stakeholders on board. So even if we're going to design the next stage or how the app is going to move from one point to the other, we had the business guys on the table, we had the developers on the table, we had the people who were going to test it on the table. We also had the content developers, because at Nigako we have our own in-house content developers. We all sit down and decide what is going to be the next phase. So we rolled out the development in stages in order to be able to have a perfect product, or what I could say, a close to perfect product at the end of the day.
There's a common saying that content is king. At Nigako we share this philosophy also, that content is actually king. It's the main driver, it's the motive force, and we take it very seriously in Nigako, because we realize that it's not just about having the technology. There's something else that drives the technology. There's that thing which endears people to a particular piece of technology, just like you have many other things out there, the social media platforms that people use every day. So we've taken all these things into cognizance, and we incorporate everything into the kind of content we are showing on the platform. So we are going for very unique content, and this content that we're talking about on the platform is premium. It's of African origin, so it makes it unique in a way. Content on this platform is fantastic. It's premium. I dare say it's the best.
Another thing that I would say that powers Vuboxx is the culture. It's a multicultural environment at Nigako, and the way everybody works is a very relaxed environment. So we believe that production-wise and operational, and in the operational space, a relaxed atmosphere goes a long way to generate quality product, and that is the beauty of viewing the world in a box.
Overall, you have a fantastic mobile application that can be modified to fit the host network, built to withstand the challenges of the Nigerian telecommunications terrain, and for the consumer market, which is ever receptive to quality products. I think with us, you can't go wrong. You definitely have the best deal.